guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation, and we're looking into messages from your person. All right, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is this green highlighter, all right, and pile number two is this pink highlighter. Take some time, see which pile or piles you feel called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video. I also want to say, please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow, subscribe, or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open at the moment. You can check the details in the description box below, all right? And I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose the green highlighter, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. So this is specifically for a no contact and or separation situation, and we're looking into messages from your person. But before we get into that, let's just take a look at the situation. So if this part resonates, then the messages will, alright? So what's going on in the connection between pile one and their person right now? What's going on in the situation between pile one and their person? I'll take that. What's going on? I feel like going one more time, pile one, so we're going to go one more time. Okay, I'm also going to get a little bit more information. Energies of the people in this connection between pile one and their person, please. Energies of the people. Okay, I'll take that. And I also want to get some from the situations. Any additional information you can give me about the situation between pile one and their person, please. Okay. Alrighty, pile one, let's take a look, okay? So we've got apology incoming, okay? And then we've got the crocodile and the buffalo. Alright. And then for additional information, we've got the Fool, Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, the World, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, and Ten of Wands. All right, so it definitely looks like something has kind of broken down between the two of you at this moment in time. And of course, with the apology incoming, it's clear that your person intends to come forth with an apology. This could be apology from your person, it could be apology from you, or it could be apology on both sides. All right, so I'm getting all three scenarios. So one thing is clear is that your person at this moment in time is actually, how do I put this? Pile number one, your person is intently watching every move of yours. All right, they're not saying anything. So I did intend it to be a no contact and or separation reading, but this is very, very clear that this is no contact, all right? Your person has just been watching you. They've been watching you from afar. They've been analyzing every move of yours. You, on the other hand, pile one, I'm seeing you step up. Like you've taken time to focus on other aspects of your life. You've taken time to find your peace. You've done a lot of healing within you. And the way that I see it is for those of you where the apology is supposed to come from the other person, it looks like today you are in a place where it doesn't matter if the apology is coming or not. And for those of you where the apology also has to come from your end, it looks like you are ready to apologize, all right? So there's like enough healing work that's gone on where you either recognize your part in what has broken down, and or you are no longer worried about the apology incoming, and it doesn't matter to you anymore, because it looks like you are in an energy where you're just focusing on yourself, pile number one. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on in your connection at this point in time. The way that I see it, pile number one, is that your person has actually taken the time to go within. All right, they are watching you intently, yes, but at the same time, they have taken some time to understand what exactly has been going on in the situation. They might have, even tried to do some inner work themselves, some healing. That's also another part that is coming through about what your person has done in this no contact and or separation situation. For all of you, it looks like your person does want a new beginning between the two of you, and it looks like there is an opportunity for a new beginning between the two of you. I do want to say that at this moment in time, your person is in an energy where they're just looking at you. All right, they're not doing anything. There is an intention for something new, but I don't see action-oriented energy towards that. Just the intention. All right. On your end, yeah, I mean, we've got the same as the messages that I just told you. You've done a lot of healing work. You found joy and content in your life. You've kind of let down the burden of what was weighing you down about this connection. And it looks like you are just chasing your own goals, your own dreams. You are really, really focused on your life at this moment in time. It looks like you've done a lot of work to find joy and happiness in your life, which I think is really, really amazing, pal one. All right. But one thing that is common for all of you is that there is an opportunity for things to shift between the two of you, like this cycle to end between the two of you. All right, that opportunity, you always have free will, pal one, whether you want it or not, but that opportunity is coming. All right. And of course, with the apology incoming, I do sense that your person has taken the time to understand themselves and to do a little bit of healing work. They've figured it out, basically. That's where they are at right now. Whereas you are in a place where you've let the burden go, pal one. So that's more of the energy that I see you. And it looks like there has been a transformation. It's possible that at one point this connection really weighed you down, and it was just too much for you to handle. Your entire energy was going towards your person and or the connection, and it really, really drained you out. And I see that you were also in an energy where every other aspect of your life, like you didn't have energy for any other aspect of your life. Whereas today it's a lot different. Today the message is very, very clear that, you've had a transformation within you, and today you've found joy and happiness in other aspects of your life. You're chasing your own dreams. You've let down the burden. And I do feel called to see that you are looking at the crocodile. The buffalo is looking at the crocodile, which means I think that there is some hope in you, pile number one. I do see that, and or it could just be that maybe you are wondering what your person is up to and whether or not they have realized. It's one of those two situations at this point in time. All right. So if this sounds like your situation, then the messages will resonate. I want to put these exactly how they've come out. So, yes, right. All right, pal one. Let's get into messages, all right? This is from my Unhealed Healed Love Notes deck. So through this, we'll also be able to figure out, how much have they healed, how much is unhealed, and yeah, let's get into it, pal one, all right? So any messages from pal one's person to pal one, please? Any messages? I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Cool. That's quite a bit, but we'll take it. All right, pal one. look at how many came out. Okay, not today. Yes, I do see that. I think that, like I already mentioned, pile number one, your person is more in the energy where it's intention, like there's intention, but I don't see action yet. You are the light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, I do sense that your person is hopeful. They are watching you, they are watching every move of yours, and there might be an energy in your person where they're looking to see if you've moved on, where you are at, whether it's safe for them to come in. So right now it's just contemplation, it's just thinking about you and just watching you. It's possible that this person might be looking at your social media and you might be posting a lot of fun stuff on your social media as well. That's an additional message that's coming through. And so your person is trying to gauge whether is that how you truly feel on the inside? Is there space for them in your life, or is there someone else in your life? All right, so these are the few thoughts that I'm getting from your person at this moment in time. They're not ready. Yes, I mean, we did get that because right now it's just contemplation mode. Right now, I think that your person might be the kind of person like they don't really want to make a move until they're like 100% sure, and they think that if they come forward to you and then you don't want them, or you're with someone else, then they will look like a fool. And right now, at this point in time, they're not really keen on feeling like a fool. All right, even though we've got the Fool coming out, I think that that is the energy that your person needs to step into, where they're okay even if you don't want them or you have someone else in your life. They have to get into that energy and then they will step forward. But that's a process by itself, and at this moment in time, they're not ready. All right, so there is intention to take a leap of faith and to hope for the best between the two of you. But I do see delay in that at this moment in time when it comes to action. All right, I need space. It's possible that your person might have been the one to initiate the no contact situation, given that whatever has broken down between the two of you, I'm not really getting details about that, pile number one, because I think that the situations are that varied. But with respect to your person, they are like, when they get overwhelmed, they tend to take space, they tend to go within. So I would not be surprised if your person initiated the no contact, or it's possible that this person might have ghosted you. It's possible that this person just faded away as well. All right, but yeah, I do get that this person, they are a little bit of a loner. Like, they like to work things out on their own, and they are someone who needs space to kind of go within and try to see what's bothering them and why are things happening the way that they are. So I think that it is through this space that they've realized that there needs to be an apology from on their end for this situation. I want to understand you. So if there has been, a breakdown of communication because this person was unable to understand where you've come from, I do see that this message is coming through. And I think that's where the apology is also coming through, pile number one, because I think that this person, just before the no contact, I think that they did not even want to try to understand you. I think that this person was very, very rigid in their mindset, in the way that they wanted things to go, and they never saw your perspective. And so I think that through this space that they've taken for themselves, I think that they're understanding that it's not just them who is part of this connection, it's you as well. So both of you need to take each other's opinions, take each other's thoughts into consideration, and both of you need to understand each other. And it needs to be an effort. Neither of you are mind readers, and your person is understanding that as well. So I think that there is intention. Yes, I can feel that energy where this person wants to understand you. It's possible that you might be very, very different people as well. So maybe the childhood experiences that you've been through, or just the way that you think, the way that you show up in your life. I think that both of you are very, very different. And I think that your thought process, all right, I'm seeing that it is different from this person. Like, for example, one of you could be making your decisions based on emotions. The other person could be more logic-based decisions. There's no right or wrong. It's just different. And I think that your person is understanding this aspect. Like, there's no right or wrong. It's just about what works for the other person, for their life. And they want to understand you because, for just as an example, for someone who makes their decisions based on their mind, making decisions based on their heart, it seems so weird and different. But I see that this person wants to understand, all right, how does that happen? Okay, how do you go about that? What is the factors that get involved? Like even that process seems to be a logical route, but I do see that your person is trying to understand, is trying to make sense of the situation, and as well as where you are coming from, all right? You deserve better. Yes, I did get that, because there wouldn't be the apology coming if this person didn't see the error in their ways. And I think that this person in particular understands that they need to step up. So the intention is there, the healing work is going on at this moment in time, but I'm not seeing action-oriented energy yet. All right, pile 1? Soul contract. So it's possible that both of you were meant to step into each other's lives just to bring about this transformation. Like you stepping into an energy where you focus on your life, you find your own happiness, you chase your own dreams, you learn how to let go of the weight of this connection, because I see that you've stepped into that energy. So maybe that was your process of transformation where it's possible, pal 1, this is a message that's coming through, is that you might be someone, when you step into a love connection or any sort of connection, whether it's a situationship, you tend to kind of let it consume you. And it looks like, maybe there are other aspects of your life that you tend to stop focusing on because you're so heavily focused on this love connection. No judgment here, pal 1, but it looks like there has been a transformation in you. I think that this connection or this breakdown in the connection has taught you that you can't you can't let a connection consume everything, because we've got the Knight of Wands for you, the Knight of Swords for you. So it looks like you've started to pursue other aspects of your life. You've started to focus on other aspects of your life. You've started to find joy and not allowing this connection to affect your mood. Previously it looks like even if other aspects of your life were happy, and things were not going well in this connection, like your mood would be completely off. Like your mood was dependent, very, very heavily dependent on this connection, or it could have been the way that you show up in other connections as well. And so I think that you have stepped into an energy, pile number 1, where you no longer are letting connections affect your mood. Like you are in control of your happiness. You are in control of how you feel about your life, about yourself. All right. And if pile 1, this reading resonates, but you haven't got there yet, I think that this is the transformation that you are meant to go through because of this connection, or as a result of the breakdown of this connection. All right. So that is a message that's coming through for you, pile number 1. And so that is the soul contract on your end that I see, but on your person's end, it's a little bit different, because I think that this person has always been very, very rigid about their path. They've always been very, very stubborn about how they wanted to approach things and how they wanted to solve things. That's another message that's coming through. And this person never really considered anyone else when they were making decisions. And that's okay, right? When you're living your own life and so on and so forth. But in a connection, at some point, you need to understand the other person. You need to, at least the things that are concerning the two of you, you need to be able to communicate that. You need to be able to get the input of the other person. And I think that your person is learning that at this moment in time. It's possible that your person might not be very good at communicating as well. So all that, there is a transformation going on, because these are lessons that your person is meant to learn at this point in time, and so are you. So there are lessons going on both ends, and that's why we've got soul contract coming out. I can't love you. I think that's why the space is there between the two of you at this moment in time, pile 1. This energy, I see it more that I can't love you until I truly understand you, until I truly get to know you. And I think that your person is understanding that even though they love you, love in its core is understanding the other person, is making the other person feel safe, is making the other person feel seen. And I think that your person is understanding a different layer to the meaning of love at this point in time. And so I think that there's an extension to this, saying, I can't love you until I truly take the time to understand you, all right? I'll handle you. So if there has been, maybe a time in your connection where this person refused to handle maybe your emotional side, because I do see a little bit of an emotional side to you, pile number one, all right? And this person might not have been the kind of person to be comfortable with emotions or to acknowledge emotions in another person, just because they tend to shut off a lot of their heart, right? And so recognizing that in another person means that they have to recognize it in themselves. If you don't recognize it in yourself, that's when other people show emotions, you get triggered. And I see that happening for your person. And so I think that this is indicative that this person is understanding themselves, is learning how to tap into their emotions so that they can see and value and acknowledge the emotions that you are going through. All right? Safety. Yes, I do see that your person is getting into an energy where they want you to feel safe with them. They want to make sure that you feel safe, you feel seen as well. I did say safe earlier, right? Yeah. This is beyond repair. I think this is coming more of past energy. Pile number one, I think that when there was a breakdown of communication, when the no contact started out, when the separation started out, I think that this person did not have hope at all, because we have the Fool coming out right now. And so to me, that's indicative that today they have faith that things will shift. But it looks like previously, when there was a breakdown of communication, this person did not think that things could actually come back to normal between the two of you, or both of you would get a chance. Or another message that's coming through is that this person didn't want to acknowledge their mistakes, so they just wrote it off as, all right, this is beyond repair, I can't do anything about it. But I see that more to be past energy, pile number one, all right? I can't be around you and right now. Yes, we did get that, because I think that this person, when things break down in their life, when they get overwhelmed, they tend to take their space, they tend to go within. And because there has been conflict, particularly between the two of you, it looks like this person at this moment in time wants to safeguard their energy and wants to go within and try to understand what's going on, because we've got the High Priestess masking. So it's possible that this person as well, maybe they've been posting very, very flowery stories, or maybe they've been showing you, if both of you are part of the same circles, maybe this person has been showing you that, yeah, I'm doing fine, everything's okay, damn cool. But no, pile number one, it's actually the opposite. It's like the more extreme this person posts or shows how happy they are, and I feel like putting that in quotes, it's actually the opposite. And I think that you have intuitively been able to feel this as well. I know you care. Yes, I do see that this person does go a bit back and forth about whether or not you care, but I think intuitively this person knows that you do have feelings. But I think that there is a little bit of contemplation going on at this moment in time, like whether or not they should approach you, whether you've moved on, whether you want them back. But deep down, they know that you do care, all right? Wait for me. All right, so I think that this is coming from a little bit of an unhealed energy point of view, because if it was healed, then this person would say, all right, keep going in your life and then I'll catch up with you. And so I think that this person's afraid. I think this comes from more from fear that this person is going to lose out on you. And I think that what has triggered this entire transformation within this person. Like I said, when the no contact and or separation started out, this person just wrote it off as, you know what, beyond repair, not going to work, can't fix it. But I think that this person over time has understood that they actually want to work on this with you, that they actually want to show you how much they love you and they want to make you feel safe. And I think that all of these realizations have made this person figure out that, all right, I need to look within. I need to understand why there was a breakdown of communication and what was my doing in this entire dynamic. And so I think the weight for me is more that this person is still figuring things out. Like I said, not yet action-oriented energy. It's just in the intentions phase at this point in time. So I think that this person is worried that you're going to move on before they get into their action-oriented energy, all right? Pile number 1. These are the messages coming from your person. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one advice to end the reading, all right? So one piece of advice for pile 1 about their connection, please. One piece of advice for pile 1 about their connection. Okay, way too many, but I will take this one. Healing the mother line, healing ancestral work, mother line, growing up. Yeah, I do see that. Pile number 1, look at the colors. All right, I do see that. Pile number 1. All right, so let me explain what this is all about. So yes, there is healing going on because I think that this is a soul contract, and I think you were meant to go through this transformation. Like, if all of this reading resonates and you are stepping into that energy, just know that this is the transformation that you are meant to go through for this connection, all right, pile 1? And for those of you who've already made the transformation, like, thumbs up, kudos, keep going. One thing is that I'm getting up that this sorry, I kind of mix growing up and getting from this reading. All right, so one message that I'm getting primarily for all of you, pile number 1, is that this is an adult connection. You know, previously maybe the connection consumed all of your being, but today you're an adult, you have responsibilities, there are other aspects of your life that always need attention, and you can't let one connection, you know, ruin your whole day or ruin your whole mood, or you can't let one connection dictate how you lead your life. And so I think that message is coming through very, very strongly for all of you who are watching this reading. If you've watched until here, then it means that the reading has resonated with you. And so this is, you know, like a big girl / big boy relationship or connection where you can't let it consume your all being, all right? So you have to, I wouldn't say compartmentalize, because that's very, very difficult for some people. And, you know, but what I would say is that take control of your emotions, take control of your mood, take control of your happiness. Yes, acknowledge that, you know, you are sad about this connection, acknowledge that, you know, you're hurt or you're upset, but there should be like a line that you draw, like set boundaries for yourself, learn how to protect your energy, all right? Because as things go on, it's important because there are going to be more and more responsibilities that step into your life, right? So you can't allow one aspect of your life to dictate all. And it's not just with connections, pal one. I think that this is applicable to every aspect of your life. You can't let one, one part of your life that's not going right to influence the other aspects of your life. No, you are in control of your happiness. You are in control of your healing. You are in control of how you want to experience your life. And I just feel called to remind you of the power that you have, all right? So you will be affected by things if you allow it to affect. That's actually a very, very simple way of going. And, you know, it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to, have your emotions, like your run through of emotions for whatever it is that you're going through. It's healthy even if you take the time to experience it, but it shouldn't be consuming your all being, all right? That's where it starts getting into an unhealthy pattern, all right? So that is the major advice that is coming through for you at this point in time. Pile number one, I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, the comfort that you are looking for, all right? And my private readings are open at the moment if you'd like to check it out. But for those of you who wish to leave me here, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy that you've been sending my way, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, or your comments. I read all of them. They mean so much to me, so thank you for that. Thank you for the super thanks. Thank you for watching my page ads. That's the simplest way to support me and my channel. Alrighty, Pal 1, take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the pink highlighter, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get details about what's going on in your connection right now. So if this part resonates, then the messages will, alright? What's going on in the connection between Pal 2 and their person, please? What's going on in the connection between Pal 2 and their person, please? Okay, I'll take those. And I also want to get some from my situations deck, so give me a second too. So this is intended for a no contact and or separation situation. So Pal 2, what's going on with Pal 2 and their person? Any additional information that wants to come through, please? Any additional information that wants to come through? All right, I'll take those. And I also want to get energies related to the connection. Energies related to the people in this connection between Pal 2 and their person, please. Energies related to the connection. Alrighty. Pal 2, let's get into it, alright? So we've got the whale, okay? And we've got the panther, all right? Okay. Alone time, intense passion, all right? Got the chariot, we've got the 3 of coins, we've got the king of coins, got the 2 of coins, 8 of wands, hanged man, justice. All right. Okay. Give me a few seconds, Pal 2. So, Pal number 2, it looks to me that you are quite upset with your person at this moment in time. You are expecting them to communicate with you. You are expecting them to come forward. But it looks like you're quite upset and you're taking some time out. And you really want there to be clarity in this situation. You want there to be some sort of truth to be revealed. You want balance in this connection. Whatever it is, you are quite upset with your person at this moment in time. Pal number 2. One message that is coming through is you have initiated this no contact, Pal number 2. This is definitely no contact because we've got the alone time here, we've got the hangman here, and we've got the alone time on your end, and we've got the hangman on your end. So I think that you initiated this. You are quite upset. Pal number 2, what's actually happened? Yeah, you are very, I'm getting very, very, intense anger on your end, Pal number 2. And you've gone within. Right now, you're just taking time out. You don't want to, like, if this person reaches out to you, even though you are expecting communication from them, Pal number 2, it's possible that you will like yell at them, or you're going to, like, you are in an energy where at this moment in time you don't feel seen or heard. And so that comes out as, you know, maybe you might yell at them or you might scream at them because you don't feel understood, you don't feel seen at this moment in time, and you're struggling to feel seen, you're struggling to feel heard. And so you might even raise your voice, you might, you know, in the way that you express your thoughts, it might be hurtful to this person if they reached out to you, even though you're expecting this person to reach out to you at this moment in time, pile 2. But I see that you're quite upset with your person. Let's go on to what's happening with your person, pile 2, because it looks like your person wants to come back and they want to sort things out with you, and they're going to be very slow in coming forward, pile 2, but the intention is there, and this is starting to feel a little bit more of action-oriented energy. I don't know what's gone down between the two of you, pile number 2. I'm a bit confused because you're very, very upset, but your person is in the complete opposite energy of wanting to sort things out between the two of you. Your person, like, they want to build with you, and they know that you're upset, and they know that it's going to be difficult to find common ground between the two of you, but they're willing to work on it at this moment in time. The way that I'm getting it, pile number 2, is this person wants to calm you down. That is the energy. Like, the major theme for all of you, pile 2, is that your person wants to calm you down. I don't know what's gone down between the two of you. I actually want to clarify the Panther for me, please. All right, I'll take that. Oh, makes sense. All right. Okay. So a couple of situations coming out. We've got the 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Empress. All right, couple of situations coming out. This could have been a third-party situation where you found out and you have been very, very upset with your person and your person right now, because I do get a little bit of meek energy coming from your person at this point in time, pile 2. So it could have been a third-party situation. That's one situation that's coming up for a few of you. Another situation that's coming up is maybe this person took way too long for, to get things started between the two of you. Maybe this person was like too back and forth. Another message that's coming through is that there has been a lot of indecision that you've been dealing with respect to this person. This person has never been able to make a decision for this connection. And frankly, I see for all of you, one common theme is that this connection has been such a burden on you. And that has caused a lot of anger within you towards this person, towards the connection. But pile number 2, more importantly, I think that the anger is directed towards yourself, because you can't believe that you put yourself in this situation, because you have always perceived yourself as the Empress, and you are, pile 2, you are, all right? And so I think that the anger that you're feeling is more directed towards yourself, because you can't believe you put up with this situation for this long, all right? So that is the primary energy that I'm getting from you at this point in time. This makes a lot of sense. I'm glad I clarified that, pile 2, all right? Now the entire reading makes sense to me. It makes sense why this person, like, the energy that I was getting was very, very meek, but I didn't understand why it was so opposite of the energy that you're in. But no, it looks like this person's messed up, and they're messed up big, pile number 2, all right? And the energy that I'm getting, because we got the Empress out for you, you're justified in what you're feeling, but I do feel that there is a little bit of healing that needs to go on your end, and we'll get into that at the end, pile number 2. But it looks to me that Yeah, if this person reaches out, which I think you are expecting them to, pile number 2, you are going to be setting boundaries. You're going to be harsh. I do see that energy in you at this moment in time. You are going to react to it at this moment in time. This is the energy that you are in, pile number 2. So yeah, if this resonates, pile number 2, let's get into the messages coming from your person, all right? I want to put this here like this. Can you see it, pile 2? Okay. Right. Okay. I'm gonna put the Empress on top. It's not coincidence that came up. Alrighty, pile number 2. Let's take a look at messages coming from your person, because it looks like they want to come forward. There's intention as well as movement. Pile number 2. So let's take a look. Messages from pile 2's person to pile 2, please. Messages. I'll take that. I'll take that. Messages from pile 2's person to pile 2. I'll take those. I'll take those. I'll take those. Like going somewhere. I'll take those. I'll take that. Okay. Pile 2. Let's take a look. All right. Okay, we've got quite a bit to get through, pile 2, so let's get through it, all right? I feel unimportant to you, yes. I mean, given the energy that you are in at this moment in time, I'm not surprised, but the more important message that's coming through to me, and I think this is coming from, it's not coming from your person, pile number 2. I think that you placed this person very, very high up in your life, pile number 2. I think that this person was very, very important to you, and the way that I'm getting is you feel betrayed at this moment in time, pile number 2, and I'm really, really sorry that you're going through this, because I can feel your pain, I can feel your anger, I can feel what you're going through at this moment in time, pile 2, and I think the reason why you are this upset is because this person was really, really important to you, and now it's kind of like you've gone to the other extreme because of your anger, and this person senses it as well, all right? Pile 2, our love has withered. Yes, again, not surprised, and I do see, like, because I got a little bit of that meek energy, pile number 2, I think that your person knows that they are responsible for what's gone down between the two of you. You're strangers. Yes, I'm not surprised at all, because I think that the energy you are in, it's like I said, you've initiated the no contact. Pile number 2, you have cut this person off. You have set boundaries for yourself, and your person recognizes it, and maybe that's why they have the urge to come back as well. You always have free will. Pile number 2, whether or not you want to take this person in, you always have free will, all right? But it looks like this person really messed up. Pile number 2, I'm seeing that energy, and I'm so glad I clarified that, because everything's just fitting in and making sense at this moment in time. The way that I see it is, at this moment in time, yes, there are intentions, yes, there are actions, but I think that this person is going to like give you a little bit and see if you're going to respond to that, and then give you slightly more, and then give you more and give you more. So this person's not going to come into an energy where they're going to give you everything. Like I said, we got the King of Coins as well. So I did see that this was going to be slow, but I think that an additional message that's coming through is that your person at this moment in time is thinking of coming forward, but it's going to be like, okay, is my pile 2 going to accept this? And then if you're not going to accept it, then they'll come forward with a little more, and then a little more, and then a little more. So they want to start with less and then keep increasing, just to see at which point are you going to be okay with them, or are you going to accept them back, all right? Over. Yeah, this person intuitively senses it, pile number 2, that there might not be a second chance for this connection. And just seeing the energy that you're in, I kind of feel that they are right in their intuition, but at the same time, there's still intention to come forward and to sort things out between the two of you. More than sorting things out, I think that this person is in an energy where they want things to be okay. All right. I don't know at this point in time, pile number 2, if that's coming from a healthy perspective or an unhealthy perspective. But given how many cards in the unhealthy that we have over here, yeah, I'm being called to warn you that maybe the intent might not be aligned to you or your connection. All right. Pile number 2. Our memories fill me with hope. Yeah, I do see that. I do see that your person does reminisce. I do see that your person does think back a lot. And I think that they want that it's possible. Pile number 2, give me a second, all right? I really want to clarify the 3 of coins because I want to understand what is the energy that your person is really in. Can you clarify the 3 of coins for me, please? King of Wands, Queen of Wands, all right. So I think that your connection, pile number 2, it might have started off very, very like fiery. It might have started off very, very passionate. So the way that I see it is this is coming more from a passion-oriented energy. I don't know if that makes sense, but the intent is to reconnect with you on a passionate. Okay, wow, I didn't notice this card. The intent coming from your person. Okay, everything makes sense. All right, okay. Pile 2. I apologize. All right, I needed clarification on my end. Okay, now it ties up. Now the intense passion ties up. So when I initially got this card, I thought that it started out as a very passionate beginning, but the secondary message that's coming is that this person wants to continue that passion even though they've messed up, because the message that's coming is you're the best that they've had. And so the intent behind them coming forward is from a surface level and more to do with passion than an emotional connection with you. Pile number 2, all right? Yes, okay. Now it makes sense why this it's coming out like this. Okay, pile number 2, and it might be difficult for you to hear pile number 2, but you're here, and yeah, if at any point this is too difficult for you to hear, you can always get off the reading. Pile number 2, okay? And it's not just with my reading, it's with any reading. I feel like if feeling called to tell you this, like if the reading is too much for you to hear at that point in time, you can always hop off it, you know, realign your energy, get into an energy where you mentally prep yourself and then come back to it. Or again, always have free will to choose whether or not you want to listen to these messages, all right? Pile 2, I just wanted to say that, not just for my readings, but for anyone's readings for that matter, all right? Okay, let's get back to your reading, pile 2, because now it's fitting together for me. The energy that this person is coming in is more surface level, is more to do with passion, all right? It's meek energies, but it's going to be like, okay, I want the passion between us, all right? Okay, let's, I was doing it this way, right? Yeah. Why is this happening? Yeah, I don't think that this person really understands. Pile number 2, I think that your anger, no matter what you tell this person, and I think that's why I heard a lot of screaming in my mind when I was channeling your energy. I think that you feel like this person is never going to understand your perspective. And so when we feel that we are not being seen or understood, sometimes we tend to raise our voices because we feel that in the normal voice, we're not being seen or heard. And that's why we tend to raise our voices so that at least in that way, we will be seen, we will be heard, right? And so that happens sometimes. And I did get that energy coming from you. And I think that your person constantly wonders why. And you have the answers, pile 2, but I think that you've tried to tell this person, but this person has not been able to understand. They don't understand where they went wrong. It's possible that your person might have justified for any and everything that has happened in this connection, whether it's the Three of Cups, like a third party situation, or this person has just taken way too long to make a decision. Another message that I'm getting, and this is absolutely random, pal, to you, is that both of you could have been in this connection for years and this person still didn't want to commit. Like, it could have been a situationship for years, and that's why it's that frustrating for you, because you've given this person your all, pile number 2, and I see that. I do see that coming from you. And so it's kind of the message that I'm getting again and again is I wasted so much of my time on this connection, on this person, and I think it's more anger directed towards yourself that you are feeling at this moment in time, pile number 2, all right? So yes, with this, why is this happening? I don't think this person understands, pile 2. And I think no matter how much you try to explain it to them, I don't think that the message is going to go through. I'm tired of waiting for you. And I just went, huh? You know, that was just like, what? What did you say? But I'm pretty sure that is the energy that is also coming from you, because like from a neutral party, I am actually very, very surprised that this person is even waiting for you to reach out, given that they have messed up so much. And I think that's where your frustration as well comes through. Like pile 2, like I said, you are very, very justified in what you are feeling at this moment in time, because I, being a neutral party, I just went, what? Like, how are you expecting this person to come back to you when you messed up so bad? And I think that's where your frustration is, pile 2. I'm just shaking my head at this point in time. I know you can't see me, but I am shaking my head, and I'm just like, yeah, no wonder you are in this energy, pile 2, all right? There is so much chaos. Of course there is. And who has contributed to that? Who has initiated that? I wonder. Sorry, pile 2, feeling very, very salty because I'm feeling very, very protective of you at this moment in time, because I have tapped into this person's energy and I'm not liking it one bit. And yeah, I know I should be neutral, but it's hard to be neutral in this situation. Pile number 2, I'm feeling very, very protective of you at this point in time. But yeah, this person understands that there is chaos, but they don't understand that they are the ones to have caused this. We will rebuild everything together. Like, the way that I see it is, this seems to be very, very surface level to me. The minute I got that message, I rolled my eyes. So for me, it's not coming with a solid intent. For me, it's just things that this person knows you want to hear, and that's the energy that this person is coming into. This is not an easy reading for you, pile 2. I understand that, but yeah, I have to do what I have to do, all right? So, the energy that's coming from this card, it's surface level. This person knows what you want to hear. This person knows how to manipulate to get what they want. And it's subtle manipulation. You can call it, I don't know what else you can call it, but I know that manipulation is a very, very harsh and extreme word, but I do see subtle signs of it coming from this person, right? So this person knows and understands what you want to hear, which is a little bit scary to me, pile number 2. So just please be a little bit careful about that, and make sure that you trust your intuition and truly understand where this person is coming from, all right? Whether it is coming from an intent just to patch things up, just to tell you what you want to hear, or is it genuinely what this person feels? I think your intuition will be able to tell you that. You are with me wherever I am. I do see that your energy has been around this person a lot. I do see that. I think that this person is constantly reminded of you, and I think that's where the urge to come back from. It's also possible that the guilt of what they've done constantly follows them. So they might be coming in an energy to absolve themselves of the guilt. Again, I'm getting selfishness a bit from your person at this point in time. Pile number 2, like, they want things to be okay between the two of you, not because they want you or not because they value this connection. No, it's so that they feel like, okay, whatever the mistakes they've made, yeah, it's absolved, or there's no guilt about it, and they can feel better about themselves. So the message that is coming through, which is very, very unique message that's coming through, especially from this card, is you are with me wherever I am. I'm getting that more to be that this person wants to feel free of the guilt. So when you take them back in, it's kind of like you telling them that, okay, it's okay, right? And so that means that this person can also be free of the guilt of whatever it is that they've done. I want to be part of your life again. I did get that from this person. Like I said, it's to me as a neutral party, it's not coming in a very, very healthy energy for you and what you wish for, pile number 2, all right, at this point in time. I do see that this person wants to be a part of your life again, but it's coming more from, you know, from a more passionate point of view, and it's coming more from an energy where they want to absolve themselves of the guilt. I am coming soon. Yes, I can expect. I can, like, you can expect this person to come forth. Pile number 2, the energy that this person is in, like I told you, this is action-oriented energy. So this person will come in because I think that the guilt that they feel has been eating them up way too much, and they want as much as possible to remove that guilt. And so that is what is driving the action. So I'm not going to be surprised if this person reaches out. We are losing sight. So the way that I see is that this person understands that maybe things cannot go back to the way that they were, but at least you will forgive them. You know, that's the energy that this person wants to come through. And I think that's where the less is coming through. So this person maybe does not hope that things are going to completely work out between the two of you, but they at least want your forgiveness so that they feel better about themselves. All right. And so the way that I see we are losing sight is that this person is losing sight that this connection could actually work out, but they're more focused on other things like absolving themselves of their guilt, or making sure that they don't feel as badly about what went down. Like, it's more, how do I put this, pile 2? It's more that this person wants to feel good about themselves, and they want to stop feeling bad about themselves, and they can't do that without healing work, and they want to take the easy way out by getting you to say that, okay, what you did, it was fine, it's okay, I'm fine with it, it's fine, let's just part ways and not do anything about it, or it's fine, it doesn't matter to me anymore. Like, this person wants you to tell them that it's okay, you know? And even if this connection doesn't work out, they just want to hear that so that they feel good about themselves. I'm not liking this energy one bit. Pile number 2, I'm going to be very, very honest with you. I'm feeling very, very uncomfortable at this point in time. But we both, you and I will get through this reading, all right? And then I'll get you some advice as well, because it looks like there's a lot that you are working through at this moment in time. We will get out of this, like I said, very, very surface level energies that I'm feeling from your person at this point in time. They know what you want. They know what you want to hear, pile number 2, which is very, very scary, because they know exactly what to say to get the outcome that they are looking for. So please, 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 pile 2, be a little bit careful about this person. It's scary. Like, it's nice when someone knows you, but when the intention of knowing you is harmful to you, then you've got to protect yourself. Pile number 2, all right? I was getting lighter energies here, but I'm getting more heavy energies here that I need to warn you to protect yourself from this energy, because this person knows you too well. And while that's good sometimes it can actually be harmful to you, all right? This person knows exactly what to say to get the outcome that they are looking for. They know what melts you. That's the phrase that I'm getting. They know what you want to hear. They know what will calm you down. So be a little bit careful, pile 2, all right? It's too far. Yeah, I did get that, you know. This connection mending is way too far for this person, and this person doesn't want to put in the work to that, but they want to put in the work to absolve themselves of the guilt. So it's not the connection that they want, it's the guilt. It's the freeing of the guilt that this person is looking for. Worry, yes, this person has really been guilt-ridden. Pile number 2, I get that feeling like it's heavy. This person, the guilt has been eating them up, and they will do whatever it is in their power to make sure that they don't feel guilty, because it's very, very uncomfortable for them. Hold on, I gotta switch off and switch on the camera again. Yeah, so the guilt has been worrying them. It's eating them a lot, and they are unable to work through their guilt. They're unable to do the healing, and so they want to reach out to you. They want you to tell them that, all right, it's okay. It's okay, we don't have this connection anymore, but I forgive you. Or what you did, yeah, it's fine. You know, it happens, things happen. Like, this person wants to hear that from you. Another message that I'm getting, and this is this might be very, very specific to a few people, is that you might have mutual friends, and or another message that's coming through is that your families might have met, or like this person might have met your family, or I'm getting a sibling. And so the image that this person has, because of whatever they've messed up, now it's gone to the dogs, right? Because everyone seems to be upset with them, and everyone seems to be very, very hostile towards them. That's also the energy, because I'm getting a lot of meek energy from this person. So this person feels that they will be okay in everyone's eyes if you forgive them, or if you tell them that, all right, it's fine, it's okay, this happens, and then we'll just walk away and never talk about it again, or never be in each other's lives. But at least then this person will be okay in everyone's eyes. And so that's another very, very, very specific message that's coming through. But one message that is very, very common for all of you. Oh, I have to take a deep breath, pal, too, because this is heavy for me, and I understand what you're going through, Paltu, I understand. But one common theme for all of you is that this person messed up, and they messed up big, Paltu, and you are justified in what you're feeling. This person is not stepping into an energy that is healthy for you or this connection, all right? That is a common theme for all of you. This person, there's subtle manipulation. There is a deeper understanding of what you want, and they're going about it in a way that is very, very unhealthy for you. It's I'm not getting the word at this point in time, Paltu. It's more, this is self-serving. Yeah, self-serving behavior at this point in time. That's the energy that's coming. I'm extremely uncomfortable, and I can only imagine how uncomfortable you must be about this situation, and about like your feelings and the emotions that you are feeling about this entire situation. Pile number 2, I'm really, really sorry that you are going through this, and I hope that this reading brought you the clarity. I'm going to get into advice for you, but I want to remove this energy for a little bit, and then we'll get an advice for you, all right? We're going to keep this energy, but we're going to take everything off, all right? Just kind of cleanse our space a little bit. Right. The way that I get it is, there might be people in your life who can't believe you were with someone like that, and I think that you also can't believe that you put up with this for so long. That is the energy that I'm getting from you, and I think that's where the anger is coming from. I do see a lot of anger that you've directed towards yourself, pile number 2, which is why I wanted to get some advice for you, because I do know that there's going to be a period in your life now where you have to heal from this, or you could be taking the time to heal from this, because we got the alone time. Some advice for pile 2, please. Some advice for pile 2, please. Some advice for pile 2, please. It's way too many. I'll put it back. Some advice for pile 2, please. Okay. That flew off the table. Pile 2, give me a second, all right? was not expecting my chair to make such a dramatic sound. Pile 2, alright. Pile 2. Okay, let's get into the advice. Alright, so we are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection, the anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. Alrighty, pile 2. Okay, so a couple of messages coming through. Alright, first off, I think that you've been feeling very, very, how do I put this, up in the air. I think that you've not been feeling yourself for quite some time now, and I think that it is because of this connection. I think that there has been a direct result of this connection and this person and the energies related to it, that you've not been feeling yourself for quite some time. It's possible that you might be trying, or you might be struggling to find your inner power at this moment in time, because things have been so just all over the place. Pile number 2 for you. Take some time to connect with nature. It is really, really helpful. Like, the power of nature is just incredible. And especially when you are feeling very unsettled within, it helps to physically ground yourself. Like, if you are unable to tap into grounded energy within yourself, it helps to be around things that are grounded in nature. So, like, standing in grass, putting your feet into grass, or, even touching trees, the trunk of trees, or, observing plants around you, being in nature, it is actually really, really helpful, because you're tapping into that energy. You are unable to tap into that energy within yourself, but it's okay, because that energy is all around you. So tap into that energy. All right. Another message that I'm getting is it might be helpful for you to be around water. Pile number 2, all right? Water bodies, or like waterfalls, oceans, lakes. Take some time to visit those places. Take some time to be around water. The thing is that at this moment in time, I think that there is a lot of emotions that you are bundling within you, all right? And if you are in an energy where you're unable to let go of that, if you're in an energy where there's just so much of resentment building up inside you, being in water helps you flow, helps those emotions flow out of you. There's going to be an exchange of energy that happens, all right? So I'm seeing nature. If you're feeling very, very up in the air, be around things that are grounded, like trees, like plants, like things that are physically tapping into Mother Earth, all right? And for the part of you that feels very, very unsettled, for the part of you that is holding on to your emotions so tightly that you're unable to let go of the resentment, you're unable to let go of the anger, be around water, all right? So these are 2 different energies, I understand that, but they have different purposes to help you, all right? So when you are in grounded energy around you, be in that energy with intention. Like, keep having affirmations to yourself where you tell yourself that I am grounding myself, all right? And when you are around water energy, or energy that, like water bodies basically, have the affirmation. You can come up with your own affirmations. Pile number 2, it's about the intention, all right? So when you're in there, you can say, I'm letting go of my resentment, or you can even like ask the water body to take away your resentment, to allow your resentment to flow with the water that is flowing, all right? That's a very different message that's coming through from the water body, but I do see that there are conflicting energies within you. Like, you're feeling unsettled, but at the same time, you're bottling your resentment, you're bottling the anger, you're unable to express it. So this is one way that can help. Nature is very, very helpful for healing, all right? Pile 2, so take some time to tap into that. Another message that is coming through is that, pile number 2, the anger that you feel is because you do recognize the inner empress in you. I'm being called to see leadership and empowerment, all right, and answering the call. So pile number 2, you are very, very powerful, all right? This experience has got nothing to do with your self-worth, with who you truly are on the inside. It looks to me that you are someone who's actually very, very gentle, very, very loving, very, very kind. And the energy that you are in is such a contradiction to who you are on the inside. One big message that's coming through pile number 2 is, don't allow someone else to let go of the person that you are, all right? You are truly in your core so gentle, so loving, and so kind. And you can't let someone else take that away from you, all right? Another message that's coming is just because you've settled for less in this phase, it does not mean that you should berate yourself or have negative self-talk, all right? Just take it that, all right, this phase happened, I went through this, I learned my lessons, and I'm not going to make the same mistake again, all right? Just get into that energy where you are kind and compassionate towards yourself as well, okay? Tap into your inner empress, because you are the inner empress. We did get that. And I also did get, when we started out this reading, that you recognize this within yourself. Tap into that energy. Tap into what you innately recognize about yourself. Pile number 2, all right? And this phase is going to empower you, and that choice is on you. Pile number 2. The way that I'm getting it is, you can allow the resentment to consume you, you can allow the anger to consume you, or you can allow this phase to transform you, to empower you. Now you know what you don't want. Now you know what not to settle for. Now you've learned your lessons. So this phase can either drag you down, like kind of envelop you in resentment and anger, or you can use this phase to empower yourself. The choice is yours. We always have free will, all right? Pile number 2. And one other message that's coming is that your kindness, your gentleness, your compassion, pile number 2, is a soul gift, all right? Not everyone is blessed with those gifts, pile number 2, all right? And it is through experiences like this where we truly have a deeper connect with that soul gift. It sounds counterintuitive, pile 2, and I'm taking time to explain this because I feel that you really need to hear this. But it sounds counterintuitive, but we don't really truly understand or recognize these soul gifts until we go through an experience like this, and it helps us connect deeper with our soul gift. And that's when we truly acknowledge our soul gift. And once we truly acknowledge it, once we truly tap into it, because of experiences like this, it's actually triggered by that, pile number 2, that's when we are able to share it with the rest of the world, all right? Your kindness, your compassion, it is a gift, pile number 2. It might not feel like it at this moment in time, and I understand that, all right? Might not feel like it, and that's where I think the anger and the resentment is coming up within you. But it is through experiences like this, it's counterintuitive, I understand, but it is through experiences like this where we form a deeper relationship with our soul gift. And once we have that deeper relationship with our soul gift, that's when we're able to fulfill our soul purpose, which is to spread that gift as far as and wide as possible. All right, so I want to reiterate, not everyone gets a soul gift like that, pile number 2, not everyone, all right? But to those who do, they usually end up with experiences like this that help them form a deeper connect so that it can then spread wider and they can fulfill their soul purpose, all right? Pile number 2, I'm getting that very strongly for you with the answer, the call. So this was the process, all right? Pile number 2, I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity as well as the comfort you're looking for. You always have free will, all right? And pile 2, please take care of yourself. You are the Empress, all right? You are the Empress, right? That energy is already innately within you. It's just all about tapping into it, okay? So pile number 2, this is where I'll leave you. My private readings are open at the moment. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your love and your positive energy, whether it's with like, share, subscribe, or your comments. I read all of them. They mean so much to me. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the super thanks. Thank you for watching my page ads. That's the simplest way to support me and my channel. Alrighty, pal 2, take care of yourself, all right? And work on everything that we talked about in this reading, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.